In this video, we will be comparing the Redmi Note 11 Pro with the Tecno Pova 5G. They both go for about 147k, and spoiler, it's super easy to pick between the two. Kinda. Putting the specs of the two phones side by side, you'll quickly notice that one phone isn't hands down better than the other, so you kind of have to know what you want when choosing between the two devices. In terms of ports and I/O, they both have Type-C ports, they both have two mics, the fingerprint reader is on the right side for both, and the headphone jack is also present on both of them. But the 11 Pro has a dual speaker setup while the Pova 5G only has one speaker. For design, well, it's up to you, but frankly, I prefer the Note 11 Pro. It has a matte glass finish on the back, it has those flat sides that we all love, and I also like the size of it. It also has an IP53 rating, which the Pova 5G doesn't. The Pova, on the other hand, has a glossy plastic finish on the back. It's also a large phone, but it definitely has a more unique design, and some would argue plastic is more durable than glass. So like I said, it's really up to you. Let me know which you would pick. For the display, the Note 11 Pro has a 6.67-inch 1080p 120Hz AMOLED display, while the Pova 5G has a 6.9-inch 1080p 120Hz IPS LCD display. So quite clearly, the Note 11 Pro has the better display between the two. It's AMOLED, it's the brighter display, has a higher pixel density, supports HDR10, and it's protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. But the Pova 5G is the bigger display, some people might actually prefer that. And also I noticed that 120Hz sometimes lags on the Note 11 Pro, and to be honest, the difference in display quality isn't that crazy a gap. But don't get it twisted, the Note 11 Pro wins this category. The Pova 5G finally gets a win here. In this department, it comes with definitely the more powerful chipset. It's the Dimensity 900 chipset, while the Note 11 Pro comes with a Helio G96 chipset. Now, the Dimensity 900 is a 6nm chipset, while the Helio G96 is a 12nm chipset. And as we know, the lower the nanometer, the better the chipset. On Antutu, you can see there is a pretty wide gap in benchmark scores, and although that doesn't always transcend to real-world use, it does in this situation. The Pova 5G has the more powerful CPU and GPU. If you're a gamer or you like gaming on your smartphone, well, the Pova 5G is the one you should go with. They both support memory fusion, which is cool. It allows you to use some of your storage as RAM. But yeah, the Pova 5G is more efficient and powerful and definitely wins this category. Oh, and it does come with 5G. Cameras though is a win for the Note 11 Pro. 108 megapixels on the Pro, and it has a better camera setup with that ultrawide. While the Pova 5G has a 50 megapixel main sensor, almost 2 times less the megapixel count. They both have 16 megapixel selfie cameras too. Photos look more detailed and has more contrast on the Pro, same with these selfie cameras, but sometimes I did notice that with the Pro, it gives this bluish tint to its photos, as you can see here, but overall I would say the Note 11 Pro is better. And as far as video goes, with the rear cameras, 1080p max on the Note 11 Pro, but up to 4K on the Pova 5G. But still, the Pro looks better in my opinion, but let me know what you think. And with the selfie camera, the story is quite similar. The Pro looks the better of the two. 6000 mAh on the Pova 5G and 5000 on the Note 11 Pro. In terms of how long the battery lasts, the Pova 5G wins, but in terms of how quickly the phone charges, the Note 11 Pro wins, thanks to its 67-watt charger. So 0 to 100 in less than 50 minutes, which is insane, especially when you look at the Pova 5G, which takes almost 3 hours to fill up. So you decide, do you want a phone that fills up really quickly or one that lasts an hour or two longer? Tough, but I'll go with the Pova 5G. The Pova only has one variant, which is one with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, and that goes for 147,000 naira, while the Note 11 Pro with that same spec costs about 167,000 naira. But there is a variant with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage that goes for 147k. So there's a difference of about 30k for the same spec. Side note, they both come with Android 11, but the Note 11 Pro is more likely to get the Android 12 update. So in conclusion, the Pro has the better camera, display, and arguably design, while the Pova has the better performance and battery life. Like I said at the start of the video, it's easy to choose if you know what you want. So, do you know what you want? Click here to watch my review of the regular Note 11. It was fun to make. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when you see me.